You said look at this mother clucker, and I have no idea what I'm looking for. It's being all the way the fuck full. So let's just give us a little bit of a border. Little bit of a border. Just a smidget of a padded border. Me in the mirror? Where's the mirror? I don't know of any mirror you're speaking of, so clearly I don't know. There's a mirror? That's news to me, Sideswipe. Hey, Floozy. Hello, everybody. Good Friday evening. It is a Sef. My glasses. Well, I mean, I could take them off like I normally do for streams and then, you know, be semi-blind. Yeah, I probably do. What do you want from me? Oh, I should be careful. I mean, I feel like I have to ask that question to Sideswipe. That's fine. Also, hi there, Wendy. Hi there. Hi there, Jetstream. Hi. Hi, Sushi. Oh, man. My chickman. I mean, I see a little bit of kickin' chicken in the background. So there is indeed a chicken over there somewhere. All right, the silence is starting to get deafening. I'm just gonna start the music just because I need something, or else I'm gonna just go stir crazy, which is nothing new, so you know. Ah, there we go. Good old utopian scholastic music. Get educated, boys. Anyway, guys, hello, welcome to the stream tonight. Today is gonna be a very Sef stream, I should say, just because it's gonna be half of it's gonna be dedicated to this boy. This beautiful, beautiful boy. And the other half will be dedicated to Wild Arms 3. Not having pause sucks. I was about to go, oh, you know, like 3 as I was about to do it because, you know, I'm used to like digigrading it, so, you know, seeing my hand wave on screen is just so not good. I don't like it. I also just realized I don't have my Tyrion necklace on, so I feel even more out of place. Shit. Tyrion necklace? It's in the bedroom. Oh my goodness. So yeah, we're gonna do half Crokinole, half Wild Arms 3 tonight. So yeah, that's the plan, because wow. You know when you have these grandiose introductions in mind and you just feel like everything is, oh, thank you, Miles, how everything is just like ruined. Yeah, that's how this opening feels right now, is just everything is ruined, everything isn't great. This is why we don't do live action all that time. That's why I hide behind the fluff. Sef is still Sef without the suit. Yeah, I know, it's still a dorky dork of a fox. Just, you know, without the fluff. So, you know, all right, yeah, having this. Yeah, it feels way better now. Okay, cool, sweet. I got startled because I saw a shark. You're right, I did see a shark, and I did get very startled. I got very spoopadidded. And that's exactly what's going on now, so. But yeah, so no, it like, as I said in the stream, it's a very Sef stream tonight, where it's very much a, we're doing random ass shit. Because it's me, and I enjoy doing random ass shit. You guys are along for the ride, so thank you. Yeah, so tomorrow is the fully sanctioned, the NCA, or National Crokinole Association tourney for my state. So I actually am entering a Crokinole tournament, which is awesome. So I get a chance to actually compete in that tomorrow. And like true Sef fashion between the streams and just normal bodily stiffness and editing for Dusky, Kuso, I have yet to do any meaningful practice, and tomorrow's the tourney. Legit, the last time I played any Crokinole was at GDQ, where I entered the singles tournament, and I didn't do the doubles tournament this time around because I had previous plans and engagements with not only Kuso, but I was also doing a Captain Toad blind race with HMF Silver, who is a runner who did the Pipistrello and the Curse Yo-Yo run at both Fastest Furs, Fall Fest, as well as at AGDQ. So yeah, I didn't participate in the doubles tournament, and I really, really wanted to, but time happened. So no, I decided let's sign up for an official tourney because I love any excuse to play Crokinole. So we're gonna do the first half of the stream today, just doing some practice the best way I can, while also explaining Crokinole for those who weren't here before when I did my last Crokinole stream, and kind of explaining how the game works. You are right, I do love making a fool of myself on the big stage. If that wasn't the case, I would not be a game master for Kuso Grande. And Brosentia, in his infinite wisdom, decided to make me admin. And I get to make an even bigger fool of myself by helping get matches like set up and everything else. So, you know, we got that going for me. Yeah, I love making a fool of myself. I actually will be doing more Kuso Grande shit on Sunday, and I'm actually looking forward to that. So, yay! Yeah. I'll get both 20s. I'll get both. Wow, is it really at the bottom of the bag? It is. Alright, well, I'm going to do my usual default color of very, very, very fine wood. There. And then we'll just do... Oh, it's going to pop more back. I can smell the wax emanating from the bag. My God. Blue, actually... First thing I probably should have done before anything else was just see how... Oh, no. The wax is fine. It's more or less doing a... Okay, so I'm not going to play with my usual color because I need something that's going to pop. So we'll do... black and blue for the colors. All right. I like playing with the wood, but it's not going to pop as well as I want to on this board, so we can't really do much about that now, can we? All right, so, Crokinole. This is a Crokinole board. It's big as shit. The best way I can really describe this, it's like a mixture of shuffleboard and curling in a way. Each player gets a series of these. These are known as buttons. And typically when you are playing against somebody, you are across from them in their own little quadrant. If you're doing a doubles match, you're sitting across from your partner. And whole idea of the game is you're basically trying to get like the best score that you can, or basically score higher than your opponent. In terms of the scoring positions, this is considered 5 points. You mean I'm not poorly saying crocodile the whole time? No, I'm not actually. Believe it or not, I'm not. Haha. So we got a 5-point ring, we got a 10-point ring, got a 15-point ring, and then the bullseye is considered 20. Oh. Oh no, I waxed it too good. Oh, I did really damn good with my waxing. That's both great and bad at the same time. It's like the right amount of slide, but it's a mostly... I can't get the buttons out of the hole. Yeah! Yes. Yeah, short bleach hair at the moment. I mean, yeah, it's... I am due for a re-bleach, and then I'm re-dyeing my hair to be like more purple instead of like the pink. I've had it for a bit, so yeah, no, it's hit its age, and now that more of like my roots are growing in, I need to sit down and re-bleach things. So it's, people still like my hair. It's a very fortunate, happy accident, but yeah, it's definitely time for me to refresh my look. When you're making a shot, you basically need to stay within your quadrant. Make the shot count. Official tournament settings, your butt needs to be staying on the seat the entire time. Am I going to be doing that tonight? Not really. If there are no opponent pieces on the board, your initial shot needs to land in the 15 or sink a 20, or it can even be fine if it just touches the line. Whenever you're making a shot, your button has to stay touching the bordered line like this, and then you're going to do like a flicking motion with your fingers. You can't like do this. You need to do some type of flicking. I've also seen people do like a carom shot with their thumb. Oh yeah, I have not played this since I have waxed it. Awesome. This is gonna be great. I have inadvertently made my board fast as fuck, which is... I like fast boards, but I don't know what kind of boards I'm going to be playing in tomorrow. Regardless, if it makes it in there, it's a valid shot. If it doesn't make it, it's invalid. If an opponent's button is somewhere on the board, a new valid shot, you have to at least make contact with your opponent for the shot to be valid. At the end of the round, everything will basically cancel each other out. So if it was like this, no one would score any points. If it was like this, blue would get a +5. If I happen to score a bull and blue happened to get like that, I would get 10 points. And then you basically score 2 points for the round. If we were to tie, we both score a point. It is a Canadian board game. I discovered this at Awesome Games Done Quick 3 years ago. And last year, yeah, 2 years ago. Yeah, 2 years ago. This is my third AGDQ. So 2 years ago, I discovered it. Last year, I bought this board before all the errors and shit came into play. So yeah, that's exactly what we're going to be doing. So in order for me to properly practice, I have a really cool dropping shit my face. I have a really cool thing that's simply known as Crokinole cards. And this comes with like 2 fun game modes, an elimination mode where you and your friends can basically put a shit ton of buttons on the board, and then you basically take turns trying to basically be the last person standing. It also has a solitaire game. And we're going to be doing the solitaire game for me to get some practice in. And honestly, yeah, so we're going to be doing some solitaire Crokinole. So I can practice, and I don't know. I have never entered like an official, like sanctioned tournament. I've just done the tournaments at Awesome Games Done Quick. And those have always been fun. Everyone who's part of like the Games Done Quick Crokinole community is so friendly, so amazing. I'm very happy that they got me into the game. And I love bringing this with me to like conventions or to friends' houses and playing with them. Megaplex. I actually did an entire panel on Crokinole and actually started a Central Florida furry Crokinole club, which is awesome. So, yeah, I know we do. Miles is right. We do need to meet more, but you know, life gets in the way and everything else. So, all right, we're gonna go ahead and get started. I need to double check how to actually get this going. I'm gonna be doing Beginner difficulty, so I get 5 discs. Yeah, that's really intelligent, Seth. Let's use the black discs inside the gutter, because that'll be a great way to have people know exactly how many shots I've got left. Means more than likely I'm going to put all of my spare pucks right here. Just so we can all count together. Almost like it's backgammon. And now I've got Mario's Game Gallery stuck in the back of my head. Great! I'm a like backgammon? I think whenever I think about that game, I always just think of playing Go Fish with Mario, and it's just, Mario, go fish! Guess I'ma go fishing. Alright, draw 4 cards, and then carry out what they say. And then try to clear out as many as I can until... Alright, cool. Sweet. So, I should now shuffle... No, not shuffle. I should now draw from the deck. We'll see what my destiny lies. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw these cards, and depending on where the card shows is where I'm going to be placing my opponent discs. And it's basically going to give me a cute little board that I need to try to clear out. And then in order to win the round, I then need to take one of my buttons and shoot it into the bullseye. So this should be fun. All right, so first and foremost, we're going to be putting a disc into the border of 15 on player side 4. Easy way to read this is player 1, player 2, player 3, player 4. So we're going to take this button. That's already disgusting. I love it whenever we have to play cards that go in between the bumpers. Fantastic. This game also has some troll cards in it, so automatically we're getting troll card number 1, which we are going to forfeit. Which means we shoot with 1 last disc this round, so I only get 4 shots instead of 5. Beautiful. Alright, second button is going to be placed. Oh man, this is Bumper City. Final card placement. I go right. Cool. So, board is now set up. I'm gonna double check because if I can't, how do I lose again? If you've taken all your shots, count the remaining opponent disc on the board. If there are 4 or more discs, you lose. Don't need to worry about losing in round 1. If neither the win or the lose condition is met, I then I leave the opponent's disc on the board, and we go to step 2, which we will do step 2 when we get there. Another lose condition is if I have to run out the deck, which I don't think is going to be possible. If I get rid of all my opponent's disc, I then need to attempt to score 20. So hooray! There's also more special rules, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. So we're going to go ahead and get started on some Crokinole training. Not having like an actual chair is going to be a little difficult with this, but hey, here we go. There is nothing I love more than opening up my Crokinole board and somehow finding a whisker from one of the cats. Alright, so here's the difficult part. I need to hit that one. Of the options I have available, I could try to go that way, but that seems like probably the most difficult shot. I might just have to go ahead and just try to knock this somewhere. I'm already gonna have to like go on to step 2. We're not winning. There is no feasible way for me to knock this off and score a 20 at the same time. So I'm thinking more what I'm gonna probably end up doing is like going at it like this, and then kind of knocking it into the 15 somewhere. At least that way, it's going to be easier to hit when the next round begins. And by all means, if you guys have any questions or you just want to like comment, do some random stuff, just interact, go for it. If you want to lurk, lurk. Just literally the first half of the stream is just chilling. It's a very chill night tonight. Or I could whiff. I love whiffing. It's like the best feeling in the world. On the bright side, I get all 5 shots again. Downside is I now have to go into step 2. So step 2, in order for me to get more buttons onto the field, please tell me I chose the right one. Yeah, I did. I now have to roll a dice. And this die is going to tell me how many cards we're going to draw, and that will tell us how many new shit's going to be on the field. So we're going to draw 2 new cards. Basically means I basically reset progress. Foxes can't shoot to save their life. Yeah, that's once again why we're practicing, because I don't know. I think I remember reading in the email there's going to be a couple of Tracy boards. I think they're also bringing a couple of Mayday boards. So, like, the board I have, this is a Tracy board. This is the, like, top-of-the-line Crokinole board maker. They actually make all of the tournament legal boards for the National Crokinole Association. Like, they are the name when it comes to Crokinole. So I'm very happy with this board. They were encouraging people to bring in their own boards, but I personally don't want to travel with this to the tournament site location. And I also don't want strangers playing on this board. I'd rather use this for friends, or if I bring it to like Megaplex and like are introducing it to other people. Like, I'm fine with like personal acquaintances or like other furs playing with it. I don't know how I feel about it going through like a tournament setting, especially when I like recently waxed this, and I would probably have to re-wax it again, which is kind of a pain in the ass. So I really don't want to go through with that, so I'm gonna leave my board at home. I am so out of practice. This is bad. Finally! That's still not great, but at least I got that motherfucker out from between the pegs, so at least it's now open to a point where I can get it out next time. Just hate that it took me that many shots to do it. So, yay. I get to draw 3 cards. Fuck. Okay, not too terrible. There's honestly like one disc placement I'm not looking forward to, and I'm really hoping I don't draw it. Oh, thank God. That's actually not a bad displacement, all things considered. I am gravitating towards the pins today. That's so not good. I also don't know if I'm just not used to playing in my new office chair. So, this is not boding well for tomorrow. Like, I think at this point, I'm happy that we're doing like a round robin double elimination. Yeah, so a double elimination round robin to like get the seeds in order, and then we go into like the actual like elimination aspect of the tourney. So we'll see what comes. Which is slightly upsetting, because when I was doing this for like a GDQ, I was actually nailing a lot of my shots. So I don't know what's... honestly, it's probably streaming curse. Miles just asked how long has it been since I played since GDQ. And the answer to that is I've only played at GDQ. Haven't gotten this set up since. I know, but I want a de-ruster. Quickly, spurt me down with like WD-40. Motherfucker. Oh. That's evil. That's super. That's good practice. Like that's a defensive button if I've ever seen one. I'm not liking this setup. I'm really not liking this setup. Yes, of course. Blame the streaming curse for Fox's bad thumbs. You know what? Yes, Jetstream. Yes, I'm going to blame the stream and not me. Yeah, that tends to happen anytime. I hate when opponents are across from the button. Because having to take my puck or my disc and have it skim across the button to drink his milkshake. So just, it always wants to catch and it goes flying, which is something I don't want to have happen. But hey, here we are. This is what's going on. I'm going to cry now. Just going to curl up and cry. Still don't like you. But honestly, that could have went worse. Doesn't even matter when I had been rolling just as bad. I swear, they're just... I'm gonna roll a 3. I would love to roll a 1. I'd like to draw just one card and have potentially 2 discs and then have 3 attempts to land in the button. I need to shut up is what I need to do. So for one of my shots, I have to shoot with my left hand. So the bright side, we only added 2 buttons. Sorry, 2 discs. Downside, I still have 2 discs on the opponent's side that are super defensive shots. I'm just going to go and get the non-dominant hand shot done and over with, and then we can just focus on trying to make something happen with the rest of these. I'm allowed to remove my buttons, right? My discs. Anytime I may put any of my discs that are on the board together to get them out of the way for the next shot, so... want to go ahead and just get a clean board. I'm going to have to go through Hogan's Alley to try to hit that one in the corner. And then it's going to be just a luck. Just luck for that other one. It was going dead straight, and then it just went... Boy, isn't this familiar. Everything's been cleared except for one. Alright guys, what are we getting? Are we getting a 1 finally? Are we going to get another 2? Or are we going to get like our third 3? What's your prediction? If you guessed 1, congratulations, you win my admiration and my love. Are you joking? You have pressed 1. No, I didn't. We will now play the scene where Calculon does the boring paperwork. Oh, I love that. I love that scene. Oh, so good. Okay. Every single time I say, oh, that's not that bad of a shot, I end up making it like a very difficult shot for some unknown reason. But that's just how things are right now, so... Because I feel like this one is going to be an easy one. That one behind the peg is still annoying, unfortunately. I legit don't know how I'm going to get this one. That is literally the bane of my existence right now, and will continue to be the bane of my existence. So I don't know, maybe I can get lucky and draw like 2 cards that can give me a decent, like maybe potentially combination to continue working that somewhere else that is going to be hittable. Not like this. Finally! On the bright side, the board is clear. So we just got to believe in the heart of the cards and see where we go from there. Like, ideally, we're going to play Dungeon Dice Monsters. I'm going to get a 1. We're going to get a puck disc somewhere that's maintainably easy. We knock it out and we get 4 shots at the 20. All right, so we got the 1. This is one of his shout out. Yugi was full of shit. Okay, so at this point, in order for me to win and move on to the next difficulty, which means we then use the blue dice, I now need to sink a 20. And the issue is because it's a fast board with fast pucks, trying to find that sweet spot is going to be very fun, to say the least. Seeing a spoof of Yugi losing a duel because Joey left a can of soda and got his cards all wet. Why do I feel like that's something that would come out of, like, Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged? Oh my god. Wait, it was on 4Kids. So then what? Was it like one of those like 4Kids like commercial bumps? Where they would do like I don't want to say spoofs, but like, you know, like day in the life and the characters and whatnot. That should have been it. But what happened? No, I hit it. Bounced out of the hole, and now my hopes and dreams are there in the gutter. Got a 1 again. Heart in the cards. Believe in the heart of the cards. My grandpa won't fail me now. While I take a small water break, how have y'all been? What have y'all been up to recently? What have y'all been watching? What have you been playing? Like, did you just recently start fresh, or like, how far are you in Dark Souls 2? I like legitimately, I've never played any of the Dark Souls games. I only have experience with a little bit of Bloodborne, a little bit of Elden Ring, and yeah, and in terms of like the actual like Souls games, in terms of like, you know, the Souls likes. Never played any of Nioh, but I have dabbled in Final Fantasy's Souls game, which was Strangers of Paradise. You know, that actually reminds... I'm curious. I know that a Steam, wherefore art thou? I know that the spring sale's going on. Oh yeah, and Death Stranding 2 is now available. Once again, why does it feel like anytime like the sales go on, like none of like the original Dark Souls games ever go on sale? Fuck you. Oh, it's right there. I can do it. I can tap it in. No! Too much juice! I used too much juice! I could have had that! dropping every...
What are you doing over there?
I'm dropping shit.
It's on the board.
The pucks stay on the floor? Okay. Look, I really did a good job at waxing these miles. They're slippery motherfuckers. So the bosses are easy, but the walk back is what's the hard part. Fuck. So besides the troll cards, there are also double disc cards. So we get setups like this. And, you know, all of a sudden I had, you know, a clean board, and now it's back to garbage again. That like 10 times go to one assassin mob. That reminds me of like my very first time playing Bloodborne. Like after you get out of like the little like hospital area that you start in, and you know you kill like your first two enemies, and then you follow the linear path, and you get to like the open city square with like the horde of hunters. I used to die there constantly when I first started playing, and it just was annoying to me because I didn't really understand what I was doing. My recent startup, because I want to actually play through the game fully. I want to do that. I've learned to take my time with mobs and enemies, especially having like Molotov cocktails did a really nice job weeding out that mob that I was able to actually get through unscathed. So I don't know, I'm slowly learning like how to properly play a Souls game, and I'm starting to like enjoy it. But like playing games like Hollow Knight and Tunic to a certain extent have gotten me a bit more into like that mindset of like how to go about Souls games, if you will. So I'm actually looking forward to doing more of Bloodborne, and I'm also looking forward to playing just more of Strange as a Paradise Final Fantasy Origins, because I feel like if there's any like Souls-like that's gonna get me hooked, it's gonna be a Final Fantasy one. And also just Jack and just chaos. Isn't that great, Jack? We're gonna do something good for the city. I don't care about the city. I just want to kill chaos. God, I fucking love Jack. Such a great character. Oh my gosh. Speaking of pay attention to your surroundings and you get shanked, I was just too much in a rush, and I kind of whiffed that last round. Alright, I'm now in serious trouble. So we gotta draw 3 cards, which means we'll have probably 5 on the board. And once again, if there are 4 or more discs remaining by the end of the round, I lose. So we're gonna hope for the best. Once again, one of my least favorite shots in the game because I have a terrible, terrible luck of hooking it, and my puck just... Wow. Okay. It's 5-on-5. I need to knock 2 off the board. So honestly, what I'm probably going to end up doing is I'm going to focus on this quadrant and then focus on the back. So at least I got 3 off the board. I'm still left with 2. That last shot was good because it actually put that disc in a better position for me. I now no longer need to shoot across the button. So honestly, that was still a bad round, but I'll take it. That's fair. I really need to stop rolling 3s. So we got lucky, and now we're unlucky because I need to go across the button again. I'm not a fan of this setup. I'm not a fan right now. Hey, Jeff. How you doing, hon? How's your night going? Aw, thank you. It's a happy accident right now. Oh, it's catnap collar? Honestly, yeah, I can see that. I don't know. Hopefully when I diet again, it'll be a bit closer to catnap, and then I'll be very, very happy with that. Yeah, no, like right now, I really do need to like just re-bleach and re-dye it, and instead of it being almost like a pink color, I'm gonna try to go a little bit more of a purple this time around. So I don't have time this weekend to do everything. So hopefully next weekend I can actually fix my hair, because it's cute, but it's definitely not what it's supposed to be. And it's mainly because like my roots are growing in something fierce, so I just need I legit just need to touch everything up again. All right, come on, dice. Give me something that's not 3. I said not 3! Why is this game going so cursed? What if you boop the Snoop? We're not booping Snoops! Okay, I'll take it. I will take... No! No boop. Why would you boop me? I'm not even on my VTube model, and I'm still getting flustered over a fucking boop. It's not cute.
It's cute.
It's not cute. No, no, no. Bag, bag, bag. There's nothing cute about this. Oh God, no, I do not want to know how many points you have, Miles. I love how Jess just like, it's not me this time. And I'm so glad it's not you this time, Jed. I guess. I don't know. Thanks for moving me, Jeff. I'm just fucking blushing mess right now. And I have to take shots like this. Also, yes, Waldo, you come in and once again, I'm being booped. I'm pretty sure you're just a booping magnet, my friend. So 100 months, you dump all your stored points and do 9 consecutive boops? I don't fucking believe it. I get booped and somehow I'm making all of my shots. What fucking sense does this make?
Alright, move them more.
It legit feels like fucking DBZ abridged here, but instead of like, my voice gives me super strength, and my hair allows me to defy gravity, it's literally, my boobs give me super strength. God damn it.
All the time.
I don't perform better under... I can see.
You're not proving it at all.
I saw a bird today. It was pretty. Kill it. I might legit run out the deck and lose this way. So I am doing some Crokinole practice, and the best way for me to practice Crokinole is with Crokinole Solitaire. So it's basically a card game that goes in conjunction with like standard Crokinole. And this is like the best way for me to get in like solo practice. Mocking Kako Explode. Mocking Kako Explode. Mocking it so fucking special beam cannon. I haven't even drawn my 3 yet. I'm so terrified. Because I know I still have more of like the double dipping in here somewhere. So like basically how Crokinole Solitaire works is I have, because I'm playing on like beginner mode, I have 5 shots to make each round. At the start of the initial setup was I drew 4 cards to then put 4 buttons, or I'm gonna stop calling them buttons because technically this is the button. Put 4 discs onto the board, and then I would take shots. If I still had an opponent's disc on the board, I then roll a dice, and that tells me how many more cards I draw. And we keep going until I clear all my opponent's discs off the board, and I sink a 20. But this has been such a cursed game because A, I'm rusty as all sin, and B, I am rusty as all sin. And I'm mainly doing this because I am actually participating in a state Crokinole tournament tomorrow. And because Sef is horrendously out of practice, decided to spend like the first half of the stream tonight playing this to get some practice in and shake off some rust so I can actually hopefully perform well tomorrow at the Crokinole tournament. Also, hi Yin Yang. And somehow Floof does better when flustered. Yeah, I don't understand that. Should I just have, like, my phone at me all times tomorrow so people just send me, hey, Seth, guess what? Boop. And then I get booped. And then all of a sudden, as we've discovered the last round, my boops give me super strength. So what is this game, Yin Yang? This is Crokinole. This is a Canadian board game that I usually link it to a mixture of shuffleboard and curling. I'm playing a separate... I'm playing a separate game that goes with this, known as Crokinole cards, because it has a solitaire game within it. I need to draw one more. So I'm basically, we're drawing cards. It's showing me where I need to put opponent discs on the board. That's a good little spread. So at this point, what I've got is I've got 5 shots to make. And I need to try to eliminate my opponent pieces, and then I need to try to sink a 20. In a traditional Crokinole game, it can either be versus or a team play. You're always going to sit across from your opponent, or if you're doing teams, you sit across from your teammate. And you have a series of discs. If I can actually clear this board real quick, I'll go into how like actual proper play is and not how solitaire is. I'm doing solitaire because once again I'm actually playing in a sanctioned Crokinole tournament by the actual Crokinole like the NCA, like the Crokinole championship association. Or so yeah, I'm actually really looking forward to that because it'll be my first like official tourney and not just playing like the for fun tournaments that we've had at Awesome Games Done Quick. Where did that one go? opponent's disc into the 20, but because it didn't land, it just bounced off and then landed behind on top of the analog 3D. Also cute pants. Yes, I love my Jax pants. Super cute character. Super comfy bottoms. It's just, it's cute. And I like cute things and everything is cute. So yes, very, very much like these pants. Text me before each game tomorrow and I'll send you suggestive pictures and say something horribly. You know what? Challenge accepted, Waldo. I'm morbidly curious what you're going to come up with. And yeah, let's go ahead and ring the GDQ. That's never happened before. I love the fact that they actually now have an animation to go with that. I loved seeing that for the first time at AGDQ this year. That anytime someone said that, like, velocity would pop up, like where the timer normally is, and it's just, that's never happened before. Okay, perfect. Got 2 shots left. I can actually explain how the game works right now. So if you're gonna pick up a Crokinole board, there are... It depends. Where do you pick one up and how much is it? So you can get a cheap Crokinole board for $50, but I wouldn't recommend it because they're usually made out of like plastic with plastic buttons. They're hexagon shaped and they're smaller playing fields. I would recommend, if you're looking for a beginner board, go with Brown Castle. They've got a really good selection of boards. They've got some really good board packages. It's won't lie, it's gonna be a bit of a pretty penny. Their boards can range anywhere from like 100 to like 200, maybe higher, depending on like what packages you get. But they're really good. They're also US based, so if you're US based, Brown Castle is gonna be a good way to go. This is so not Round Castle, Brown Castle. This is a Tracy. Tracy is the #1 Crokinole board maker in the world. They make the official boards for the Crokinole Association tournaments. They are based in Canada. The board I have is a tournament legal board, and I bought this as a bundle that came with the board, my 20 cups, and four bags of discs, and 2 shakers of shuffleboard wax, aka the Forbidden Parmesan. I think I spent $3.95. Yeah, $3.95 for it, and it's worth it. It's a beautiful, well-crafted board. All the buttons are made out of wood as well. It just has a really good feel to it, and this was one of the boards I played at my first AGDQ back in 2024 that got me hooked on Crokinole to begin with. So, if you've never played Crokinole before, I would recommend see if anyone in your area might potentially have a board. If not, go with Brown Castle. See if you can't find a good beginner board on there. You could possibly get like a cheapish board on Walmart, and if you like the game, I would then say go with a Tracy. Typically, how Crokinole works is it's divided into these quadrants, and they're all scored differently. You've got a 5-point quadrant, a 10-point quadrant, a 15-point quadrant, and sinking in the center is worth 20. When there is no opponent pieces in the board, a valid shot is you have to... Wow, of course, now I sink it in the 20. It's not going to count for the purposes of this, but great, that's what we're showing. Your first shot has to either touch the dividing line or be in the 15 or sink a 20, and that counts as a valid shot. If you shoot and it lands in the 10, or the, God forbid, somehow you put in the 5, it's thrown in the gutter, taken off the board. If you have an opponent disc in, a valid shot is now you now have to hit your opponent's disc. So that would be a valid shot. When you're taking a shot, you can only shoot in your quadrant, and it has to be touching the line like that. When it comes after everyone's done shooting, you can then score. So in a case like this, anything that touches a line is scored for the lower quadrant. So this one would be knocked down to the 10. This one would be knocked down to the 5. And typically, if you have anything here, we just normally throw it into the gutter because it's going to count as 0 at the end of the round. And then it's basically just subtractive, if you will. So in this case, these two cancel each other out. These two cancel each other out. And then because I'm playing with the black discs, I would win the round with 5 points scored. And through like official tournament settings, every round 1 is worth 2 points. If you tie, it's worth 1 point. And then depending on the tournaments you're playing, it's the first to 5 or the first to 9. Because I'm a fox and I can count. And that's basically how the game is played. It's simple to learn, hard to master. And I love this game. I love showing this to people. I love getting people a chance to give it a shot. I brought this with me to Megaplex last year and actually did a Crokinole panel. Got like a handful of people showed up, and I actually managed to create a Central Florida for Crokinole group, which we need to do more meetups, but life has been busy for all of us, so it's been really hard. So actually got one of them to buy themselves like a really nice like resin Brown Castle board with resin pucks and a cute little like koi fish button that goes in the center to make fishing your pucks out. So I love this game. I love showing this game. And like I said, I'm participating in an actual tournament tomorrow, so I wanted to get some practice in, and might as well stream it. Finally! We had this many cards left, but I finally finished the round. Holy shit. Now the round is over, I now get to upgrade. And by upgrade, I mean use a new die. And this die has a 4 on it. It's got 1 4, 1 1, and then 2 2s and 2 3s. So this is a next harder level die. Sink 5 20s in a row. I really should do some 20s practice. Professional Crokinole players, if you actually watch some like Crokinole stuff on YouTube, a lot of the times the opening number is just, it's literally they're trading 20s. They're trading 20s back and forth, and then like the first person who misses, that's when the game can get off the ground. And it depends on how it's going to swing either way. It's really cool to watch like professionals like sink 20s all fucking day long. Which definitely does scare me going into the tourney tomorrow, because granted, I think there's only like 14 of us participating, but I don't know the skill level of anybody. As far as I know, I am going to be probably the most greenhorn of the bunch tomorrow, and I'm excited and also very nervous, but I'm going in with just the hopes of, not really the hopes, I'm not planning on winning. I'm going in to have fun and get a chance to meet more people who love this game like I do. Oh, thank you, Ying Yang. And yes, Waldo, and you asked beforehand, I did get a shamisen. You should go in wearing a full suit and act like a baller. You hustle this game like you hustle this game. Listen, if I was to go in with and like act like a baller, I would just channel my inner Minnesota Fats pool legend on the Sega Saturn and just like FMV main character my way through the tournament. I need to continue to learn how to code. I need to learn game development. But I kind of want to now make a Crokinole FMV game. I'll figure out the physics and everything, but I want, like, before each match, it's just an FMV of your opponent, and it's the most ridiculous opponents you could possibly think of meeting. Just to really sell, like, that old, like, FMV, Sega CD, Sega Saturn sports title game. That would be so fire. It's so unbelievably niche, but man, that would be fire. I mean, I'm already gonna be wearing my standard outfit tomorrow, which is probably gonna be just like black pants. Honestly, I'm just gonna be wearing black pants. I'm gonna wear probably one of my shirts, probably like one of my GDQ shirts or one of my furry shirts. Yeah, I'll have my, you know, my necklace on. I'll probably have one of my collars on. I'm more than likely wearing my tail out tomorrow. So I mean, I'm gonna represent fur in some way and be the most flamboyant, gay as a little bitch I can be. And honestly, I wouldn't do it any other way. I've gotten to that point in my life that I don't really give two shits what people think of me. I'm going to be unapologetically me, and I'm going to love every second of it because that's life. The last guy is Cajun Crokinole, who got his skills from a deal with the devil. Can this be the newest Gabriel Knight mystery where Gabriel infiltrates like an underground Crokinole ring? And the main bad guy, the thing that goes bump in the night, is a dude who dealt with the devil, Crokinole. I don't know about you, but I swear no mama didn't raise no bitch when it comes to the Crokinole bowl. Sold my soul to the devil to fly those discs out all nice and fine like, boy, you're gonna get in there and notice what a real Cajun cookout is, I dare say. Hey, Rickett. What, does the board not interest you? Do you want to say hi to people now that they can finally put, you know... Oh, gotcha. I don't play Crokinole to live, I play to stay alive. Only the disc flying does my soul feel free. Hey, buddy. Are you now just like super comfy? Oh no, got you. No, now that you know that people can actually see you now, you're not gonna hog the limelight. Yeah, it is Ricket's first time. Hey, Bobby. Ricket was like, all right, I'm done in the limelight. I don't play Crokinole to live, I play to stay alive. Only that just flying does my soul feel free. Oh my god, I love it. I know I need a cat cam. I have my original Logitech webcam chilling on the as he makes a bed on my Crokinole bag. Fantastic. I did want this. It's set up, it's ready to go. I just need to like actually like connect the USB and then actually like get it set up and whatnot. So like the ability for a cat cam exists. Kind of making biscuits. He's almost like flat fucked in a way. Now that we're starting new, we're gonna draw 4 cards. Oh, great. One of the first defensive ones in the game. Joy. You having fun, Bubby? I mean, we can kind of see your head. Wow, let's just, you know, not make a good... Before I lose the round because I can't make a single shot to save my life. Because apparently, I guess I'm no longer flustered. So I guess the mojo has worn off.
Do more boops.
Don't do more boops.
Literally asking you.
Oh, great. Will morality. Turn, turn, turn. Tell us the lesson that we shall learn. And today's number is once again everyone's favorite number. I'm fucked. Nice. Great. I got 6 on the field. Also, there's something very, very satisfying about hearing these just make contact, click, and like watch it go across the board. It's a very satisfying game to play as well. already in a slightly better position? Not really. You made some pudding for dessert and it's jiggly? Oh, what kind of pudding? I mean, there is 4-player Crokinole in terms of teams, so it's two teams of 2. I've never seen like a 4-player like death match, if you will. Honestly, I think I would like to actually do that, where it's like 4 people playing competitively. Like, honestly, that kind of would be fun. Jetstream, I will have you know, I read that as the chocolate-obsessed fish from SpongeBob. So not just chocolate, just chocolate! Oh, fuck me. Oh, I got an opponent to score a 20. Something bad's about to happen. If one of your opponent's disc lands in the 20 is removed, but your turn ends immediately. Which means I only had 1 shot. This is about to get terrible. I was reading, is that one episode from Billy and Mandy? Oh, right, that one. Crokinole 4 deathmatch. 4 enter, 1 leaves. The most high-octane battle of our ages. Watch as disc fly, tempers raise, and wood gets gnarly. At the end of each round, one unsuspected loser bites the bucket and gets fed into the wood chipper. Sunday, 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 4-player Crokinole deathmatch. Brought to you by the Death Sandwich. Sef versus Sef versus Sef versus Sef. Only one Sef leaves. So a standard night, got it. Merciful, merciful, merciful one. Sef versus Evil Sef versus Fez versus Highwind. Oh my god, I still remember when the before Twitter went down the shithole after it was, you know, bought by Musk and was then rebranded as X, how everyone jumped in on the organization bandwagon where we all changed our profile pics to organization 13 cloaked members, and we all basically did anagrams of our name and throwing X in there. And I think I was Fex, like Fexs was my nobody name. It was stupid and fun. It was a great way to send off that platform before fully, migrating over to Blue Sky when I got a chance to. I love how all of my shots just basically glided over the hole and then glided over the opponent pieces. Hey, yo, Jet, that action looks fire. That actually looks really fire. I want to try that. I don't know. I want to learn how to make like a good banana pudding, honestly, with like vanilla wafers and everything. That could have honestly gone better. Doxlaw. Oh my god, Waldo, that's actually a really good organism. That's a really good nobody name. You know what, all things considered, having 6 and getting down to 2, that's not bad. That's not bad. I've got a feeling I'm going to lose this round if I can't get things back under control, but I'm feeling better. I feel like I'm actually starting to get land more of my shots, which is nice. If I could stop rolling 3s, that'd be nice. Next, he stops rolling 3s and gets the 4. You know what you need, Seth? More 3s! Notice how the board has changed considerably every single round. Except for these two fuckers right here continue to stay the same. Waldo, I swear if I roll this 4, I'm going to be very pissed. It's not 4, but it's 2. So I lose the game if any disc goes in the 20. So I literally need to try to delay this game, which means I'm still gonna go for those because I want to try to clear this board. But if I accidentally get a 20, that's it. And now I need to go collect my puck, because once again, it went off the board and landed on the analog 3D. It was only a matter of time. So this is... I'm going to keep this next to me so I can keep this in mind. Basically with this card, if there are 2 or more discs remaining on the board, I lose. This might be game right here. Remember, kids, dead naming Twitter is the only morally correct dead naming. Yeah, 100%. Okay, I'm 1, 2 down the center. So this is possible, but once again, some of my worst shots to try to attempt are the down the center ones. Yep, that's game. Yeah, no, even if I had like one more shot, it looks like I would have just continued just to kiss it. I'm really hoping that we'll actually get a chance to actually just get a couple like practice shots in with the boards tomorrow, so I can actually get a feel for how they are. And pray I've got either some fast boards or I've got a medium pace board. There was a board at AGDQ this year that was slow. Like, it was either never waxed before or just something about it was off. Like, you could tell it was a slow board, that like normal shots weren't even making it like to the 10 with like a normal powered shot that I know could at least land in the 15. It was the most bizarre board I think I played. It's because I spilled my coffee on it. Sorry. Yeah. All right. So, all right. Cool. I'm gonna take a break. I'm gonna get up, stretch. I'm gonna pack up the Crokinole board. Before I officially go to Wild Arms, I do want to show off the shamisen before I do anything else. So let me go ahead and pack this up, grab the shamisen, show that off. And then I'll take a proper break to like get Wild Arms set up, and then we'll just, game for the rest of the night. So I will be right back, guys. Yeah, I'll be right back. See you soon. Okay, let's go and get the music going again, just so we can... Oh, okay, well, we're fine. I'll just... Open file. So... Oh, yeah, so, Miles wants me to show this off real quick. Yeah, we kind of dropped everything to go out to Disney because for the current annual pass magnet is, well, yeah, it's already over. So like this is the most recent annual pass holder magnet. We had like 1 day to grab before it was gone. So yeah, we now have Nick and Judy magnets. Yeah, I can give you magnet back now. Just want to find... let's redo... Fine, I'll go and do something that's gonna be... Cancel, fine, just... Here, randomly. Alright. I'm slightly scared because I think the last time I opened this, like, the strings were all fucked up, so we'll see what happens. I should also probably just go and get my other stuff. So I got a cute little tuner. A cloth that's going to be useful for, like, actually maintaining it. We have basically the guide on how to play. And then I put everything in here, didn't I? I still haven't actually learned how to play with it yet. Oh wow, that is actually heavier than I thought it was. So this is the bachi. This is the pick for the shamisen. But also in here I have placed my replacement strings. But more importantly is my kona, or the bridge, which will actually give it its signature twang. Because without the koma, it actually doesn't play. Let's go actually just go ahead and get the... no, I don't need... no, not the strings. Not the strings. Not the strings. So, we got a cute little finger sock. And then this is the koma. This is what... yeah, so this is basically what we're going to be getting the strings actually mounted so I can actually play it. From my understanding, you can also upstrum. But I'm not entirely too sure too much on it because once again, I've just started learning how to play it. I've been busy with work, and I'm also currently editing a project for Dusky. So I haven't really had time to sit down and continue learning everything I need to learn. Please still be... please, 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 please don't write everything. There she is. So this is my shamisen box. This is a beginner shamisen. I honestly need to restring the smaller one. Because tuning this was a pain in the ass. I'm going to have to retune it to get something out of it, but the smaller string kept getting like unwound, which is a pain in the butt. And like it's centered down here, but at the top of the neck it's a knot, which is annoying. So I will need to restring this so it's actually properly centered at the top. And before 2 years, Seth is fully doing a shamisen version of Alan. Man, I would love to learn how to do a lot of video game music. So let's see if my microphone actually picks this up. Gotcha, cool. The tuning is C, G, C. Good enough. Good enough. So. Okay, cool. All right. What was the Do Re Mi chord again for this? All right. This is just... What the fuck are we doing anymore tonight? I know I need to do it with the pick, but the book is saying to basically like try to get like a pattern with without the pick first. So I'm doing things based on what it's recommending. Another thing about the shamisen is you're also having to like strike the skin at the same time. And that's what gives it like its little like beat, if you will. But once again, the one they want me to get started off with, which is like the smaller chord, I need to like restring it. So I'll get that done eventually. So. And like the... Oh yeah, no, like it's mostly just trying to get used to everything, and like once I feel confident about like the actual like strumming motion, I can then work on the bocce, because like the bocce is a very specific way to hold it. I just want to get used to like just doing just strumming first, before I get into actually learning how to use the pick. It also has like different like types of like scales on it for like the like that was like the Edo scale, then like the country scale is. And then you have like Okinawa style. It's not really where the strings are. I'm trying to get a feel for like, because the side, since it's a beginner one, is labeled where the different numbers are, if you will, and that's where your general, I guess, chords are, or where your finger should be to get the distinctive sound that you're trying to get. So I'm just trying to like make sure everything lines up and like, yeah. So I'm just trying to get you, like I said, this is my very first stringed instrument. I'm not used to any of this. So I'm just trying to get used to everything. So yeah. But yeah, so no, this is the shamisen. I'm very excited to actually learn how to play this. My goal is to basically like be able to do like the do re mi's. Get comfortable where my fingers are for this. And then once I'm comfortable like where on the neck everything should be, I think I then want to try to like memorize the different scales. And when I'm confident with like the motions of everything, and granted, this is all just done on the thin string. I haven't even learned anything yet for the. Yeah, I haven't learned anything yet for like incorporating the other strings. So I'm like, this is a very much a beginner friendly book. And like once I'm comfortable with like the do re mi scale on like the high C, I think that's when I'm going to start actually like incorporating like the bachi, because like from here like it goes on to like how to like actually do it. Like I'm very happy that this is like a full on like how to do this, which is so cool. So, this for you, B-Money. Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't know on guitar you learned low E first. That's really cool. So yeah, this one you start with high C, and then I think it's going to eventually go to G and then low C. So, I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, I definitely wanted to show this off because you were interested in it. So I just wanted to bust this out, kind of show everything that I got with my beginner kit. Like the kit came with the shamisen, the strings, the koma, this little finger sock, the bachi, replacement strings, the book. I'm really pleasantly surprised by this little tuner. I thought I was gonna have to buy like a tuner of some sort. Because until like I can actually train my ears on how it's supposed to sound, I will be using the tuner. Yeah, so I mean the nice thing is like this is made out I forgot the type of wood it's used. But the strings itself is silk, nylon, and Teflon. Or what was it? I don't remember anymore. Anyway, it's instead of it being like all silk strings like a traditional shamisen, it's got like a nylon and like a trilon or Teflon or something like that type of string. So like notoriously shamisen strings break a lot, and the skin itself is a synthetic skin, not like a pure like animal leather skin, which is awesome, but also means it shouldn't rip as easily. So I don't know. My plan is to like get used to this beginner shabo, and if I feel confident with a shabo, actually go ahead and see if I can't get like a proper secondhand shamisen and like upgrade to that. But yeah, first and foremost, before I do anything else, I really need to restring. I really need to restring the small C, because you can tell it's just it's kitty wonkus. And I actually follow a I mean, I've seen videos of like a YouTuber who actually has spent like fucking 22K, like a freaking car worth on like a proper shamisen, and I'm like, damn, that's kind of cool. But also, holy shit. But you know what? Until that day comes, I am happy being just a cool little beginner fox. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and get everything put up, and then I don't know. We're going to do something. I just realized looking at the time, I might not have time to do actually get any progress in Wild Arms. So we might just dick around in another game for like an hour and then call it early tonight. So I'm going to get my life together. And when we come back, we're going to do something. So be right back, guys. All right. I just realized I'm trying to like mess with my sound settings real quick. All right, well, since Wild Arms is probably not going to happen tonight, let's just go have some fun with Tetris. Grandmaster 2. Not 4. Yeah, let's play... I probably could play Bloodborne with a fighting stick, but the issue is I would have 0 camera control. You know, on a scale of 1 to bad, how bad is this, actually? On a scale of 1 to bad decisions am I doing tonight? Like, part of me wants to go into battle, but then another part of me is like, I've got actually, from my little playing I've done... Oh! That's right, this counts as a D-pad, so I actually can't play! Well, that's great. All I can do is just aggressively attack forward. I agree with you, Zach. If I swing a bunch and dodge backwards, I can make it work. All right. All right, let's play the thing that I spent so much time playing at AGDQ because I just could not stop at all. Oh, great. We're already playing with hard mode unlocked because I got a cat in front of my screen. I'm playing blind. Cricket, I love you, buddy. Seth loves you. Now, if you could do me a solid and not be cat right now, that'd be great. Ah, that would have been nice, but I messed up on the gravity like I tend to do, unfortunately, when I play this. I tend to think I'm set, and then I forget the gravity hasn't set in yet. Should not have done that. I'll take a dirty. I'll take a dirty Tetris. Ah. I was clean and then I wasn't. Ah. Do I want to publish my score? I do not. Okay. Yeah, see, my issue is mainly just trying to remember, like, when the gravity goes into play. I know it's something I'm trying to work on with Grandmaster. And, of course, you know, every Grandmaster game is also very different. I got an S-can. I don't know what that means. Oh, that is so upsetting. I might be boned. Man. I don't even remember what SK means. But I know normally it's good to get badges like that. Hang on. We're gonna investigate. Just want to know what the badges mean. Badge list. Really? Why am I not able to find it? Oh, okay, here we go. Metal conditions. We got an SK, which is skill, which is... Bronze is... Okay, 10 Tetrises. Did I really get 10 Tetrises in that one? I guess I must have. Okay. I didn't think I did that well, but what do I know?
Ready, go.
It was actually fun because someone actually brought like an arcade like copy of 3 to GDQ, so I actually had a chance to play that again, which was fun. Ugh. Not liking this setup. I am building up too fucking high for my own liking. Okay, I need to actually start, like, legitimately burning shit. Or they give me the long bar. And I start walking this back. Oh, that was a dumb stack. Yeah. Oh, it's all gone horrendously wrong now. And yet that was my first place ranking for the day?
Letting go.
Whoops. Let's just go ahead and give myself, like, oh, Wait, you're stuck in allegation jail? Wait, what do you mean by that? Vargas, who is hurting you, hon? Do I need to get your husband involved? Oh, Waldo and Jen are being mean to you. So this is, you know, normal. Got it. Okay, cool. So Miles doesn't need to be involved. I mean, if you don't want to see your husbando, just tell me. It's gonna break his heart, but, you know, it's fine. It's not fine, but, you know, we'll get through it together. This is such trash. I had it and then I lost it. I am about to just throw this. I'm about to throw this away. Yes, I want to make Swiss cheese board. Oh my god. I can't even go for secret grade at this point. Oh, thank God it's over. I didn't know I was French, but I must have as much. Hey, Jen. And I'm just now reading that as oh, bébé, omelette de fromage. Hey, Tacy. How you doing, hon? And yes, Vargas very much is a whittle wucky bun bun. The wuckiest of bun buns. Not much. It's been kind of an all over the place stream tonight. I started off with some Crokinole practice because I've got a Crokinole tournament I'm participating in tomorrow. Which then led into showing off the shamisen, and then I realized what time it was, and I was like, I don't have enough time to, like, properly play anything with Wild Arms, so we're just having fun with Tetris for, like, another, like, while. Left work early today. Just managed to watch the newest. Nice. Hey, Therian. Doing well today so far. I shook off some rust. I feel as ready as I can be for the Crokinole tournament I'm participating in tomorrow. I need to stop giving myself credits because that's not what I need to do right now. I need to just lock in and get good. I could have played that. Gotta learn how to play Crokinole sometimes. They play it occasionally in your condo's common room. It's so good. I learned how to play it through Awesome Games Done Quick. And I have been thoroughly having fun, and I love the game. Like I said, like last year, after getting a chance to finally play on like a board for the first time at Awesome Games Done Quick, I actually, when I got back from AGDQ last year, I went out and actually bought myself a Tracy board from Canada. So I was just like jumped in while I could, and I'm very happy with the board, and I'm very happy to, you know, have actually gotten a chance to like introduce the game to more people out here. And I fucked everything up again with the gravity. Damn it. I can salvage this. It's gonna be fugly, but I can do it. There we go. Yeah, I did hear that Retro Treatments finally rolled out Wii support, which is awesome. Which means what I need to do is, I'm almost positive there should be like a homebrew channel for like Retro Treatments now, right? Where I can just continue using my existing Wii library without having to like do things through like Dolphin, or does everything have to go through Dolphin? That's not what I wanted. I mean, if I have to use like Dolphin, I will, but it's just, I would much rather prefer to use my like legitimate, like actually use like my my Wii. Son of a bitch. Fucking up the gravity again. Today's match of Tetris is brought to you by Dig. Oh, I didn't get the tuck in. Shit. Yeah, the Wii did use Bluetooth protocols, but it's like a certain version of Bluetooth. They had to get like a separate type of software to utilize. Like there are guides to like set up using your Wii remote as like a Bluetooth connector, but I think you also need like a wireless like IR receiver or something to do things like that. Not supposed to hit the top? Oh man, I didn't know that. Thank you for the tip, Therian. Well, because like I want to, like I need to get like a Bluetooth connector so I can connect my Wiimote, because the Cutting Edge Roots of Mutation demo does support Wiimote. Like they are going to be supporting the Wiimote and Nunchuck for the game, so you know. If I'm going to play Furry Trauma Center, I want to play Furry Trauma Center. Oh my god, play Bloodborne with a Wiimote. No, thank you. Oh, that was dumb. Should not have done that. I could have... There was a better solve than what I did. Oh, and we're clean again, just in time. Holy shit, that was terrible. Should have let it be. Should have let it be. Should have let it be. God, should have let the gravity lock in. Ah. It's bedtime. Tell my husband. I said good night. Awesome. All right. Have a good night. Have a good night, Jen. Have a good night, Vargas. whatever. I mean, if you want, like, fast speed with this... I'm over here yelling, he's fucked! He's fucked! Alright, well, let's just... I mean, hey, we reached level 60. God, can I actually get, like... Yes. Both Grandmaster... Well, mainly Grandmaster 2 was a pain in the butt. And then also, like, Grandmaster 3 was also... I mean, the only way to really play, like, Grandmaster 3 is to have, like, arcade rip of it. Is upsetting because I actually really enjoy Grandmaster 3, but through this, at least through the arcade archives, I can do Grandmaster 1 and 2, and then I've got Grandmaster 4 on Steam. But I really want to play more 3 because I really enjoy Terror Instinct. Why is everything different?
Go.
Let's try the game where I'm not constantly spamming the credit button. I really hope Hamster figures it out. I also gotta remember Grandmaster 1 does not have hard drop, so that's gonna take some use. That's gonna take some time to get used to. That's not what I meant to do. Shit. Not bad. Could be worse. Got a grade 3 though. Oh man, doing full clears on perp. I've never been good at setting up full clears. I've also always struggled like figuring out how to like properly set up T-spins. Like I know like T-spins is like the one thing I need to like work on in terms of like my Tetris abilities. Ah.
Ready. Go.
Please give. Oh shit. Now it all goes downhill because I got not a good. I got pieces that mess with me, and now because I've broken. I didn't want that to happen. Ah, fuck. Well. And it's over. Ah. I was forced to learn T-spins because of Puyo Puyo Tetris. That's fair. Yeah, no, that is completely fair. I mean, honestly, Puyo Puyo Tetris also kind of forced me to be passable at Puyo Puyo, and then I really enjoyed like trying to continue like learning how to like do the game and like chains and whatnot. Like I enjoy playing like Puyo Puyo 7 like occasionally. Oh, that's what happened. Thank you, Rickett. I really wanted the volume to be blaring in my ears. Thanks, buddy. Yeah, no, this is actually slightly unbearable. Thank you, Cat. Oh, buddy, please don't nuzzle my monitor. Your brother did that once and he, you know, bit a hole in it. I really don't want to have a second thing and then I would have to replace this monitor early. I'm actually surprised I'm actually really surprised after Tango bit the monitor when we were doing, Book of Mario that like it managed to survive, and honestly the bleed is like non-existent, which is kind of impressive. God, wait. I legit don't think I was like, I can Z-spin this. In the back of my mind, it's like, no, you definitely cannot Z-spin that. Don't even try. Oh. Sef had a solve, and then Sef fucks up his own solve. But it's okay. We rebound, we think, and now we're clear. That's not... Oh my God. All right. One thing which Arcade Archives games had was rewind, even I talked about relying on it too much last time. I remember talking about that. All right, this might be my last run, because clearly... I just wanted one more. I just wanted one more decent run. I just wanted one more decent run. I did not want to flub it up like I have been. All right, we're back to a clean board. That was... I legit thought about just stopping right there, and I'm kind of glad I decided to try to solve it and dig through it. So, you know what? No, we're back to clean. I've lost progress, unfortunately. Nah. All right. That's fine. That... But they write on the box. All right, that's gonna be it for tonight. I just realized I can't switch to the normal thing because I don't have the VTuber turned on, which means we're going to have to awkwardly end it here. That was like the most awkward way I could end. You know what? Let's just... Ending on FleshTuber. Oh, I hate saying that. I hate saying that because no. I mean, I guess in a sense, yeah, maybe. I don't know. Fox is not foxing right now, and because Fox isn't foxing. Really? You're not going to even have the... you're not going to let me have my T-Rex shouting, Sega. All right, I'm already instantly upset with you. That's fine. Wow, please tell me I can at least... take a screenshot. You saying I can't edit my controls? Whoops. Whoops. I'm gonna get killed by a dinosaur, so... Oh, that's not a good way to... I don't know what we're doing anymore. I guess we're just gonna just end with us playing this on an arcade stick. And I'm very upset that I can't even change my control scheme to actually fit how I normally would play Jurassic Park on the Genesis. However, I'm glad that my memorization of how this game plays and works has not failed me, because dear God, I owned this game as a kid, and I still have my original cartridge. Wow, they changed the hell... Wow, they changed a lot in this port, haven't they? That's kind of upsetting. Were they afraid of, like, having the red cross for health? So they just... Full transparency. I only purchased this for, like, $5 because I knew this was being delisted for stupid-ass reasons. I did not know that. All right, come on. Brachiosaur. Why is he not spawning? There you go. It's actually part of some international peacekeeping law. I did not know that. Come on, I just want to get to Tiffany. I just want to get to Tiffany so Tiffany can eat Dr. Grant and we can watch his hat go, and then we'll end stream. So you're saying if I were to bust out my original Genesis copy, I would be breaking international peacekeeping law. Awesome. In other news, Fox does something illegal. Shocks no one. Man, it sucks. I wanna give this game out for Kuso, but I already know that a lot of people have already played through this game. is why I can never get this out, and I'm having to, like, reach down and, like, really scrub the bottom of the barrel for the game I'm having to potentially give. Listen, I thoroughly enjoy Jurassic Park on the Sega Genesis, but I will definitely say this is a Kusoge game. Especially if you play as the raptor. Like, the raptor in the pump station, just best of luck, buddy. If you don't know how to, like, high jump or long jump as the raptor, you're dead. Oh, I am, speaking of dead. Yes, I did. God, if I actually was not in need of health, I would not try going for this. Wow, I'm actually kind of surprised. That normally doesn't go that smoothly. Yeah, like, in terms of, like, the JP games, I really don't care for the Super Nintendo one. I think the first-person sections are unique, but that's about it. Oh my gosh, please share all the Leon posts. I'm glad that, like, Moushly is making a resurgence thanks to RE9. And I'm also happy to see the Bluey, or mainly the Bingo and Leon meme making a return. Where do you think they're going, Bingo? I think they're going to the church, Mr. Kennedy. All right. Forgot that Dilophosaurus venom can go through walls. That's my bad. I know. I know exactly how I want to end the stream. Hi, Tiffany. I've done what I set out to do. Favorite death in the entire game is watching Grant get eaten whole and then his hat just falls on down. Never played the NES one? Go play the NES one. It's really fun ocean jank. Because yeah, like Ocean made the Super Nintendo game and also played the and also made the NES game. But if you want good Euro jank, the NES version's where it's at. So, but that's gonna be it. Played through Bomberman 2 recently. I don't see if it's bad, but they could put more effort into it. I've actually never really played through like the NES Bomberman games. I've always... You gotta find an ocean game you enjoy. I've got mine. Mine is Waterworld on the Super Nintendo. Also, legitimately, Waterworld on the Super Nintendo has, like, one of the best OSTs on the console. Like, it's in my top 3. But that's enough fluffing about tonight, guys. Y'all have a good night. Take care. Stay safe. Love y'all. Bye. See you guys on Monday for, like, proper shit. Okay. Bye.
Bye.